Modern fascism skin unlocked. They got a new texture pack. This fascism update is crazy, dude. It's really wild. They got the military deployed in all the major cities, including the capital. Like, this literally feels alternative universe America. Like, this shit is like Wolfenstein. You know what I mean? Like, this is the type of shit that you would see. I mean, this is obviously fascism is colonialism turned inwards, right? And that is precisely what's going on here. Like, it's not even a meme, right? This is just reality. This is objective reality, abject reality. Like, there's no better indication. There's no better like living, breathing example of like fascism is colonialism turned inwards than what this is. Okay, capital city, National Guard deployed. They're walking the streets, big ass fucking flag right next to big ass deer leader with a photo looking menacing, talking about American workers first. Like, this is straight up. This is straight up like a skin, like a new skin for America. Just the fascism update. It just patched. New patch, fascism update. We got it. Man in the High Castle style, alternative universe, Wolfenstein 2 style, American takeover, BioShock prequel, whatever you want to call it. But it just doesn't feel like this is the type of stuff that you don't normally expect in the United States of America, especially in 2025. Like, America has had a litany of different complications throughout its development, throughout its history. You got indigenous genocide, you got chattel slavery, you got the continuation of unjustifiable racial systems, racist systems, and all that stuff. But it's like always masqueraded as this like bastion of liberal democracy. And now we're kind of coming to the conclusion, I think, that you can just do whatever you want. I feel like that's something that Trump said the other day, where he was just like, he literally was like, I'm the president, I can do what I want. And that's like, he kind of can, I guess. Like, all of this stuff was held together by just confidence and the notion that like no one was going to do anything about it. Like, there's just nothing that they could do. All it takes is for one guy to just be like, nah, I'm the president. I'm the captain. I do what I want. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Trump wants to be king, but past presidents turned the White House into a crown and scepter? We're talking about nationalizing defense contractors. There's no more rules anymore. That's not going to happen. I ain't ever retweeting your live notification tweets. Okay, well, you're fake. Here, take a second off then. Okay, take a second off and really reconsider that. At least my right-winger friends are against the third term nonsense. I'm going to tell you right now, that's just for now, okay? If you think that they're going to stay, on this like, oh, the third term is like unacceptable, nope, that's not happening. That's for now, okay? That's just for today. Don't take that shit for granted. You got to actively move them away from being right wing. You understand me? You have to actively do your very best to quickly move them away from the right, and not just into the fucking into the comfortable bosom of like liberalism either, because that shit is unsustainable. You got to get them. You got to radicalize them now, fast. They'll rationalize it to themselves. They're overwhelmingly all in. Yeah, the faster you like rip them away from this idiotic stupor that they found themselves in, the better things will get for you. Honestly, tell them right down to that, date it, sign it, then show it back to them when it goes down. No, this is not a time for I told you so's. This is not a time. What do you mean? By the time, dude, that's this feels so lib coded. You know what I mean? Like, imagine. Write it down, and then you can make fun of them when they inevitably defend a third term of the Trump fascist administration. Okay, well, you're going to prison anyway. You know what I mean? At that point, who gives a fuck if you win the argument? You got to lock in. Writing shit down at that point don't matter. That's why I'm saying it doesn't count. It doesn't matter if you're right at that point. Think about it this way. I'm right more times than I'm wrong in my career, okay? Does it matter? No. It doesn't matter at all. What matters is how much impact you can have, and how much you can actually get people to make changes that they want to see in the world, to become the change that they want to see in the world. You understand?
A lot of you guys that don't understand how something like this happens, I think that you should really I hate to use this as like a parallel, because I feel like it's kind of a there's like so much like baggage with it. But like, look at Germany in the 1930s and look at how Hitler and the Nazi Party.
There's a lot of baggage with Nazi Germany. I wonder what he means. Like, you can't be talking about America's Nazi pivot as a positive while simultaneously harken it back to Nazi Germany, but not as a warning sign necessarily, but as like a positive thing. But you can't literally say it's positive, because then people will go, dude, you sound like a Nazi. So you say there's a lot of baggage associated with it. That's weird.
To power. I'm not comparing Trump with the Nazi Party or with Hitler, but if you take a step back and you look at what were the reasons that they voted for this person, another person besides that, keep in mind, another person besides that is Mussolini. Like, a lot of you guys that don't understand how something like this happens, I think that you should really I hate to use this as like a parallel.
I don't think he hates to use it as a parallel, because I think he likes that parallel. Wow, dude. So everyone who disagrees with you is a Nazi, huh? I know. It's really fucked up. Once again, where can I arrive at these conclusions? How am I arriving at these conclusions? It's so unnecessary. He's just classic Hasan, talking about a guy who's very much in favor of Trump, and then uses a comparison between Nazi Germany and Donald Trump, but not a negative one, because I make that comparison all the time as well. But he's making that comparison as a positive one.